Cool. Hi, I'm Abhinav, and I'm going to talk about music playlists. Last year, basically, my girlfriend gave me a list of songs, which was like songs that we both liked, and it was all good. But there was one problem. That was that the list was Spotify link, and I was trying to leave Spotify at that point in time, and it was like hard to kind of explain why that's a important thing. But I think the main issue was that I was thinking more about that playlist, and it was basically a list of songs that we liked, the name of the song, the artist, and the context around it, like the text that's there, right? So not so much about the content of the audio. Like audio, you can listen from anywhere, right? YouTube, Spotify, but there's like no way to like just represent the playlist in its raw form. So right now, when we share songs, you kind of go to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. You just share the link of that single song, playlist, anything, right? So now. Yeah. So the thing is, like, it's not your list. Like, it's basically a list of of the platform. And when you're like sharing with someone, the platform is basically getting data for who is listening to that, who is like liking all the songs grouped together and all that. You can't customize it. So for example, you have a blog, you customize it with the styles that you have. Your blogs look very different, even though the format is like the same, right? And I can't play the list anywhere else. Like if I got a Spotify link, I can't play it on YouTube. So yeah, I made a tool called MBZ List. The name has a reason for the MBZ is basically Music Brains, but the idea is that it's a tool which lets you create self-hosted. The tool is self-hosted, it's open source, and you can create annotated playlist, and the playlist can be played on any platform that you want. So I'll show a quick demo for it. Yeah, so the tool looks like this. You have a playlist here. You can edit it. It's like a Notion document, basically. These are blocks. So you kind of add songs, um, and then you can just add blocks which are like songs. Then you can like do some sort of search. There's like some way to search for artists and all that. You can also add text. So there's like this one heading there that you can see. Uh, then what you can do is you can play it on any platform that you want. So right now YouTube is supported. It will create a temporary list for you, and then we'll drop you there. If you go back, you can also export it to Spotify. It's not working, so I kind of disabled it for now. And you can also share this. So the link is there, the list is there. You can share it with someone. They can like take the playlist and play it on your own platform. These are some playlists people have made. So there's like this list that I like. Someone made on the internet. There's like a lot of text around it. Like every song has a context. Like they written why they wanted this song to be there in this list. You can also work on this tool locally, so you don't have to like use the server at all. You can actually make the list on your desktop. Just open this page and make the list and share it with people. But but there's like one problem here, right? So I'm basically asking you to say, okay, leave Spotify, leave YouTube, like use my platform. But let's try to think why this is not the case here. So let's revisit what do we need from IndieWeb system for a music playlist. So the first thing is that you need the data to be with you. Like on a Spotify list, you don't have the list of songs with you. Like you open the link and only then you can actually access it. Second thing is that you need the format to be something which is plain and portable, like HTML. Like for example, when you have a blog post on a platform which is allowing you to have the data with you, you will actually get a thing in like Markdown or HTML, right? Then you also need the format to be extendable. So basically, if your format is like open, you can extend it, customize it, whatever you want, you can do it. Uh, then once you have the format open, you can basically make tools around it. For example, I have a playlist format, then I can like make tool for sharing it with someone else or like transforming it to some other place in another platform, right? And then the main thing is that I want my data to be published on my domain, and then I want to share it with someone else. Like I want the place to be on my domain, then I will just syndicate it to something else like Spotify or YouTube or anything like that. So this is what exactly what we do in Embassy List. Basically, the format is there's this old format called XSPF. It's also called SPIF. It's an XML-based format. So the format is basically open and open standard. It's extended to add music brains as the metadata thing. So basically, when you're referring to a song in MVC list, you are basically saying that that song has to have an identifier in music brains database. Now that database is like a community maintained database, so you can basically contribute songs to that also. Uh, and then there's interoperability because in this tool you can basically search for a song that's there in music brains and then find it on YouTube and then play it from there. And the other thing is like there's no lock-in. So basically, a list on ambizalist.com is basically an XML file. So you can transform it to a static HTML on your domain. So basically, again, you can just download it and convert it to something you can host on your own website. Cool. So, okay, so it's not so much about this app specifically. There are three pillars to how do we make like music playlists IndieWeb compatible. The first thing is that you need to have an extension, a format which is like, able to represent your music playlists. So what I'm proposing is basically an extension of SPIF. Then you need tools that can interoperate with other platforms. So again, Ambizalist does that. It kind of lets you, convert your playlist to YouTube and all of that. And then you want to start hosting lists on your own domain. Like I would not want someone to share a playlist of YouTube link and basically just say, okay, go to YouTube and see what's there. Basically host your playlist on your blog as if you're like posting a, like how you write blog posts, just like have playlists like that. Right. So there are like bunch of stuff that's also pending. Like for example, if you want to make a Bhojpuri song playlist, you can't do that here because MB's Music Brains doesn't have any, like Bhojpuri songs will not be there at all. Indian songs, Bollywood songs, there's a high chance they will not be there. So that's something that we need to solve. Um, there's a new update in the spec that I'm working on. It's going to come up soon, like maybe 2-3 months. There are more media and extension that I want to add in the playlist. So right now you can add images in the playlist, but it will be nice to have to add, let's say, audio recordings or anything else, like you add in Notion blocks, right? And more resolvers. So basically, things like, I don't know if people use GeoSavan or something like that, but basically right now, Spotify and YouTube are not enough. Like we need to add like a couple more content resolvers to that. It's all like open source, so you can like contribute. If you have any ideas that you want to discuss with me, like feel free to contact me. Any feedback, anything else, that will be nice. Cool, yeah. Thank you.